Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. We are back for our very first post 2.0 stream of the free trial completionist playthrough. And seeing as we just unlocked our scholar, it is time to go through
God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Baron.
No!
Oh man, Baron. It's time to go through the scholar story. I also want to do Ormvale and maybe Karn today, but I don't. Karn I could do easily. I could just unsync solo that one if I really wanted to. But Ormvale is a higher level one where like the healer kind of needs to be on their game. So I don't want to do that one unprepared, as in like without any of my scholar skills. So I'm gonna go through the scholar storyline, and then depending on how long that takes, which I don't think it'll take too long, hour and a half, maybe two ish. Scholar storyline doesn't take too long. And then I'm gonna probably hit up Karn and Ormvale if I still have time, and get through them so I can start progressing my grand company again, which will be very good. Also, I put together another crafting list of stuff that I wanted to make, and I gathered almost everything. Unfortunately, I still need one item, and that item is Dodore wings, which seems like it'd be simple. Go out and find some Dodore and kill them and get their wings, except no, absolutely not. That item is only gotten from higher level ARR. We did actually do some MSQ. Congratulations. Higher level ARR leather worker leaves as a reward. RNG reward. Sometimes they'll give it to you, sometimes they won't. I could do that, but that's even more crafting. The other place you can get it is instance coffers in Ormvale. So I have no idea how many of the treasure chests in Ormvale drop Dodore wings. I have no idea how high the rate of Dodore wing drops is, and I need 2 of them to finish up the last bit of crafting I need to do for the latest set of stuff, which is mostly like some updated crafter stuff, I think, and some gatherer. I think it's a full upgrade of gatherer gear. Yeah. It's like a major upgrade for sort of like my gathering gear and my crafter clothes, crafter equipment, but not tools. Only one chest drops those wings. Great. So it's an upgrade for my crafting clothing, but not tools, and an upgrade all around for my gatherers. And I need those to chest after the second boss. All right. So yes, Scholar Story, Karn, and Ormvale. And then if I need to run Ormvale more times to get the second Dodore wing, or I don't even get it the first time, I don't know. In order to get 2 Dodore wings any more than the first time I need to run Ormvale, I will just do that off stream on my own time. But I want to get through both of those today. Like I said, Karn's easy. I could just unsync that one. Or drag Baron in with me or something, I don't know. But first and foremost, let's get us some of our scholar abilities. Also, wait a tick. Suck or Arcanist. I want to see if I can get the fairy glamour right now, and if Alcazolco doesn't give it, which he might, it might have to wait until you reach 50 of your scholar quests. Only partially here right now. Have an hour left of your shift. Oof. What she got? A fairy tale come true. This is the one. Aha. Researching scholars of Nim. Yes, if this right here was not already a obvious reveal about that. Sure. Oh, wait, I did not bother to check to make sure my live announcement stuff went out. It is there? It is there. Okay. That's good. That works. And then when did he... Oh, that was last night. Okay. Just making sure. You can now call a fairy to aid you. Fascinating. Meet me downstairs in the practice area. Yep. Teach me how to get rid of this stupid bright yellow fairy and get my adorable purple fairy. It's like so pointless. Like there is no difference between Eos and Selene anymore. That's why this is now just a glamour quest rather than like two separate summons. The same way that you can like glamour your summoner creatures to your carbuncle to sort of look like any of your summons, you can also just glamour Selene over Eos, and that's literally the only thing you can do. Call forth your fairy. Wow, that was pathetic. They couldn't even like animate a summoning thing for the fairy. How charming. Yep. Associate with fairies. Research suggests this form is not immutable. Well, yeah. All of these arcane constructs that you create, you could basically make them look like whatever you want if you really wanted to. But apparently the Warrior of Light's pretty boring and can only change them into a couple different things. Also, I think it might also let you turn your fairy into a carbuncle. I think it's not just Eos and Selene. I think you can transform your fairy into a carbuncle too, if I remember correctly. But why would I? Carbuncle's cute and all, but I have a fairy now. Why would I want it to be a carbuncle? Transformation should be merely superficial and is done not to affect its capacity for healing. Conclude this little experiment. All these people down here desperately trying to get their stupid carbuncles to listen to them. I do like that there's a bunch of like really pathetic arcanists in the basement just trying to get their carbuncles to listen to them, and their carbuncles are just not listening to them at all. Make use of what we learned today. Dare say blah blah blah. Boom. Quest complete. / pet glamour. Pet glamour Eos to Ruby carbuncle. Yeah, see, so I can change it into any of the carbuncles. That's pretty surprising. Huh. So it should be pet glamour, summon name, glamour name. See, pet glamour, Titan Eggy, Ruby carbuncle kind of thing. Like you turn your Titan Eggy into a Ruby carbuncle, right? That's basically what it does. You tell your pet glamour what you want to affect, and then you tell it what you want to turn it into. Glamours for Summoner require completion of the quest Neggy by any other name, while Glamours for Scholar require completion of the quest Fairy Tale Come True. Text command must be executed before summoning your familiar. They will not be applied until after it's summoned. Entering it without specifying a glamour will return your familiar to its original form. Okay then. So if I go pet glamour Eos to Selene, and then resummon. There she is. And in theory, I could turn it into a carbuncle if I wanted to, but I don't want to. What is this? Where's that even coming from? What the hell? I don't even know what that's doing there. Alright. Now we get into scholar stuff. This early set of scholar quests does have one that's like super annoying. There's one of these where I think it's like your party is constantly getting infected with something you have to keep Asuna-ing off, and it's because they never bothered to change the quest. Selene superiority. Yeah. They never bothered to change the quest. So back in the day when they originally created Scholars, Eos and Selene were two separate summons that had two separate effects. I think the idea was like Eos was really good for healing and protection, and Selene was really good for like damaging, and I think it was like a speed boost and attack bonuses and things like that. I don't know. I never played back in the day when Selene had her own skill set, but I do know it was a thing. And I think one of the special abilities of Selene was an AoE Asuna, right? Like one of her abilities just Asuna'd everybody in a zone. And one of the scholar quests here in the ARR, one of these quests is really kind of built with that in mind, where like your entire party is just constantly getting hit with like damage over time or debuffs or whatever that you're supposed to Asuna off, and it's just constantly like AoE blasting your whole party with it. And so you're just supposed to be like using Selene to take all of them off at once. But since you can't anymore, like the only way to complete that quest is to just sort of like stand there and just Asuna everyone and heal while they're fighting and like not even bother DPSing at all. It's really terrible that they never bothered to change that encounter. Selene could Asuna, silence, and had an ability which gave everyone a buff. Yeah. Reduces weapon skill cast time, recast time, spell cast time, recast time, auto attack delay of self party members by 3%. Yeah, see? So she was like speed and damage. Oh, nevertheless made progress, much of which details the role of scholars and Nymian units. I mean, scholars probably had to do a lot in Nymian units. Because as we've established, the soldiers of Nym were not warriors. They were marauders, which means they were probably very weak comparatively. So scholars probably had to do a lot of the lifting to like keep them standing long enough for their boring class with its low potencies to be able to actually deal damage to the enemy. Effective support for an entire party. Their magic to heal the wounds and enhance the abilities of their allies. Remember, they often served in leadership roles, highly trained tacticians. Yeah. Scholar is basically that fantasy of like playing the dude from Log Horizon, pretty much. like that's what Scholar is. You're supposed to be like the main character from Log Horizon, basically. It's like, I'm super brilliant and can strategize this entire battle and heal and buff my allies. And it's like, sure. It's all things buried in blah, 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 blah. Indicates Nymian scholars wielded a far more diverse repertoire of spells than you currently possess. Yeah, no shit. Why you like these, I cannot say. Survives the knowledge contained with the soul of scholar is essentially hers, so she can't remember the magics that would suggest that, yeah. If your fairy has amnesia, then your soul of the scholar is almost useless. Been sealed for 1,500 years. Visit a familiar location out in Lenosha, the city of Nym. The sunken city of Nym. Game? There you go, game. God. I don't understand why my game is so, like, garbage laggy lately. Oh, I'm not attuned to Camp Overlook. Oh, yeah. He's not sending me out to Bronze Lake, which is where, like, the city of Nym's right there. Instead, he's having me run around to the north end of the city of Nym for some god-awful reason. Oh, connection with the server was lost. 90,001. Wonderful. Thursday, around 11:45. I think that's just DDoS. I think Steam likes to reboot itself around on Tuesdays. Also, I'm not using my Steam thing for my free trial. I'm logging in without using the Steam authenticator, blah, 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 for my free trial. So that's what happened. It wasn't just the usual garbage, lag, ping, whatever's going on with my game ever since 7.0 dropped. Whatever is happening with my game since 7.0. This was legitimately like a freaking DDoS attack on the servers. Alright, come on. Let me in. Although maybe not. Because if it was a DDoS attack on the servers, I would expect the players in queue when I hit this right now to be like thousands trying to get back in. So I don't know what booted me. I'm really hoping it wasn't specifically directed at something booting me. Because if so, it'll be like I probably won't even be able to get back into the game consistently today. And that will suck a lot. Okay. Bronze Lake. Still using my giant freaking Magitech Reaper. Also, there's something you could do with the Magitech Reaper as well. There's a quest associated with it that lets you re-unlock the skills that you were able to use with it in Praetorium, the little like explosion in the turrets and stuff like that. Not that they actually damage enemies at all. This does not become a Magitech Reaper that you can fight in. It's purely cosmetic, but it lets you at least like activate those abilities. Being able to fly is so wonderful and I love it. All right. Well, now I'm in this zone. I should get into the God, I don't know. I still call them beast tribes, allied tribes, society tribes, whatever they call them these days. Pretty soon. Let's attune to this Aetheryte, please. I think this is the last one in ARR that I wasn't attuned to. Possibly. Can't remember if there's anything else. Alright, let's do this. Hello? Hello? There it is. The fairy strains to remember. Good for her. You're the fairy of a doofus who likes to doink people. That's all there is to remember. Like, that's all there is to remember. Oh, she unsummoned herself because I got booted from the server. So hopefully that only booted me once. Whatever's going on is not going to be some ongoing BS today, hopefully. Because otherwise, this is going to be kind of crappy for a stream, and it's already a day late for a stream, and, like, not good for me to be streaming late and have stuff to do on YouTube, and, like, now I can't get into the game to play. Would suck. Luckily, it won't matter too much, even if that's the case. I mean, it'd suck. I'd like to play today, but it won't matter too much, because, there is not going to be a normal, like, free trial episode coming out tomorrow. There's going to be something a little special coming out tomorrow in the next, like, step in the free trial episodes, one after the other, blah, 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 is not going to be till, like, next week. Actually, I'm going to try and get it out sooner, but only for, like, subscribers and people like that, right? People who support me financially will get to see it, like, about a week in advance, and hopefully by working on the videos this way, I will be able to consistently get those out about a week in advance for them to check out before I make them public on YouTube going forward. But we'll see. Speak with Alcazorca. Is it back to Limsa? It's back to Limsa. Don't care. Actually, is that Mahez? No, that's Ose. Okay. Nymian. I think Mahez is a hunt target. Like, I think it's an A rank, if I remember correctly. But that was not it. Elga, give me sucker. It's just each fairy is a distinct individual with their own thoughts, feelings, and memories. Yet to decipher any equally amazing stratagem. Soon enough, though. But I just learned a new stratagem, so there you go. Imparted to you knowledge. Yep. Great, thanks. Sucker goes... Okay, so it is a full cast. It's a hard cast. Own HP and HP of all party members nearby with a barrier. So that would go here. Sucker would go there. Consequences of anger. Divine providence almost. A chance to refine our respective arts. Fighting techniques differ much from modern methods. There are slight variations in footwork and grip, as well as the distinctions between the various ranges the attacks must employ. Yeah, I don't care. Pertinent point. Scholars and marauders fought side by side. Yes, well, now you and I have the opportunity to do the same. Tomberry spotted in Bronze Lake. Alright, then. Tomberries are terrible, horrible little monsters. Right? Yep, totally. It's especially funny when you have two potatoes standing next to each other talking about how horrible tomberries are and how they're monsters that need to be dealt with. Oh, man. The whole thing they did with tomberries here in the Scholar storyline was kind of interesting. Kind of stupid at times, but kind of interesting. Thinking of the quest where they had 44. There's a lot of that in the Arcanist quest line too. Yeah, I don't think they've really changed anything mechanically. They're like, do this, and you're like, I cannot. Yeah, I don't think they've changed anything mechanically in like all of the ARR level like class and job quests. Oh god damn it. Is this really going to be happening all day, game? Come on. Is someone attacking the servers? It can't be. If someone was attacking the servers, it'd take me much longer to get back in because there'd be thousands of people in queue. So why am I getting booted over and over again? I don't understand that. Even in Summoner where you know Titan Eggy used to have damage reduction. Oh. Yep. Come on. There you go. Okay, well. 19 people in queue. That's a little more. That's a few more people, but not impossible just to pain when you first get Titan. Yeah. Like I was trying to say before I got booted, I don't think they've mechanically changed any of the class or job quests in ARR at all. Even though a lot of the jobs are very different from what they used to be. A lot of the jobs have changed a lot, and the game has not bothered to change the like duties and instances and stuff associated with them at all, which is not great. Drive myself. Tombear is less sighted. Not have gone far. In fact, it should be very close. Oh no, evil Tomberry wearing a graduation cap for some reason. Filled with malevolence. I see your son at long last. The Rancor! Alright then, guess this is your fight, Alka. I'm just gonna stand here and heal you. Actually, I'm just gonna stand here and let Celine heal you. Oh, come on, game. You made me summon it again. I probably forgot to summon it after I dropped back in. I mean, this is how you're supposed to be fighting as a healer. Just DPS the crap out of enemies. If they're dead, they can't hurt your allies. Let them just die to dot. Please tell me this affects Alka. Oh my god, it didn't affect him at all. I hate that so much. I'm so sick of that, man. It's such garbage. Just sit here and waste my time healing Alka forever. Those fucking disease and vulnup and all this stuff. That's why they're diseasing him, aren't they? Okay, no, they're also hitting him with frickin' poison, so I need to assume that stuff off of him as fast as possible. So tedious, man. So tedious. Like, completely wasted all of my MP on that garbage. Also a pain when you don't have your AoE yet. Yeah, exactly. I could have, like, one-shot those guys with my AoE if they just gave me Art of War there, but I didn't have it. It's rekindled the fairy's memories. Ooh, wow. Oh yeah, I should be, oh, and I can remove those. Oh, like I was saying, that I gathered a bunch of stuff for crafting. Look at this page. Like, this is extra crap that I can just get rid of. Or I can see if it's used in any leaves. That's for gathering later. This is leftover equipment that I don't need anymore. I'll probably desynth it. This is, oh, I can get rid of these ones by using them. I was able to buy these from the Poetics vendor, because they're worth like 5 Poetics a piece, so I figured I'd go ahead and buy them. All of this stuff over here and this is used for the next set of crafting I want to do. But I need those darn Dodore wings first in order to get it all done. And I didn't want to start crafting till I had them, because once I start crafting, it's going to just like fill up my inventory with pre-craft. So I wanted to just wait till I had everything to get going. But you could control her. Whatever, idiot. Some disobedience is to be expected. It's returned. Once again. Undoubtedly, it's not... Yep, I didn't think so. There's a lot of back to Limsa here, so my return is not going to be able to keep up with me. That's fine. Flustered, not myself, blah, blah, blah. Accomplishments. Confirm the viability of Nymian tactics. Barely. I had to spend my entire time healing you because of those stupid slimes. And because the game aggressively hates letting you do anything with green NPC allies and duties. Like, if there's one thing I outright, probably more than anything else, despise in this game, it's how they treat NPC allies, like green name allies, in duties, in instance duties. It's the worst. Like 99% of your entire kit is not going to help them, because anything that's like, it'll just heal everyone around you except the green allies, which are the only people in this instance with you, making your entire AoE kit utterly worthless kind of stuff, right? Like they do not want to affect green allies unless you specifically target them and use something on them. And even then, a good half of the time, those skills won't actually work on them, and instead you'll end up casting them on yourself. It's insane the level to which shit just does not affect green, like, NPC allies during duties. It makes them straight up no value whatsoever and actively a hindrance to whatever duty you're doing. Like, any duty you're going into with NPC allies, you'd probably be better off going into solo, because you have to baby them with a whole kit that just doesn't want to affect them. I really, really wish the developers would just let NPC allies get hit by all of your AoE shit. Like, why is that so hard? Why is that such a weird concept to them, to just let your AoE kit affect your allies, your NPC allies? This is the most simple thing in the universe in my brain, and yet for a decade they haven't changed that. Dragon Mastery, blah, 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 blah. Don't care. In the image of the ancients. Oh, this is already the 45 quest? Wait. If this is the 45, shouldn't it give me artifact stuff? Or is that not till the 51? I thought the artifact set was like a 45 set, but I may be wrong about that. Several ancient engravings show the traditional raiments of Nymian scholars. Okay. Oh, yeah. You don't just get your artifact set at 45. You go on a quest at 45 to pick up each individual piece of your artifact set. That's what it is. It's been so long since I ever even bothered to think about the 45 artifact set, because it's garbage. I threw all of them in my armoire on my main and never bothered to use them because I don't like individual class gear sets. Possible to say how historically accurate my designs are, so I propose we enlist the aid of the preeminent artisans. Recreate these garments. Yeah. Say Master Redolent Rose. Yep, we're going to use artisans to recreate the Nymian Scholar outfit. Which is kind of messed up when you think about it. That is actually very weird when you think about it. Because, I'm employing artisans to give me something which is like stolen valor kind of thing. Because for those who don't know, the... Revenant's Toll. Revenant's Toll, really? Okay. The Nymian Scholar set has, like, a bunch of medals on it. Like, the Nymian Scholar set seems to have a bunch of medals of, like, valor and honor and all that sort of stuff on it for, like, war medals kind of thing. And it's like, I didn't do whatever was required for all of those medals, so am I not just, like, stealing valor here? Direwort Shrub. Yeah, I know how morbles are. Let me get nice and close to you so I can just run behind you if you try to breathe on me. But nope. Too weak to even do it. Oh, I have to actually get it now. Redolent Rose and Ul'dah. That's where I thought I would be going. I don't know why he sent me out here to pick up some freaking weed. I'm sure the game said something about, like, die or something, maybe. Who knows? I just like to think that Redolent Rose just wanted to get high while he was working on my outfit, so sent me out to get some weeds. So there is like a billion blue quests that have activated now that I've finished 2.0, so there's a lot of stuff to be done. Again, I think I'm mostly going to focus on progressing the MSQ up to just before Heavensward, though. And I'll just unlock maybe 1 or 2 blue quest things along the way each time. Like, each episode, I'll probably just maybe unlock 1 or 2 extra dungeons or something. Rather scholarly air about you. Have you the leaves of Alcazolco's designs, then? Yeah, I brought you your pot. Just smoke it and weave me up some wonderful freaking, like, decorative war fatigue stuff. Whatever. Not even fatigues. Decorative war garb. Seen in 1500 years, a daunting challenge. Rare is the day a weaver revives ancient fashion. Lengthy process. I don't care much. Labored with such intensity. Redolent Rose is such a dork. There were certain aspects I felt compelled to change, as lack of familiarity with textiles and weaving led to what I can only assume are errors. I can only complete the culottes. This is because the other garments require skills which I do not possess. Serendipity and Geva, the goldsmith, and leather workers guilds respectively can provide the finishing touches. You were unaware that I could not craft the full set, weren't you? I summoned them on your behalf. Yeah, go visit each of the guilds. I wonder if this is sort of like a last-ditch attempt now that you're level 50 for the game to be like, you know there are gatherer and crafter guilds out there if you don't already have them, right? Why don't you go visit all of them? And remember that there are gatherer and crafter guilds out there. Speaking of, I should probably do some of my gatherer and crafter quests too at some point. I'm really bothered. At some point, I may just, like, craft up everything that's needed all at once and then just, like, run through the quests one after the other without having to go out and gather and craft things. Be along shortly. Let's see what the mortar board. Complete scholar's garb. Your work is a little mad at you today. Maybe you shouldn't be watching Final Fantasy XIV streams. Although, from what I remember, doesn't your work basically just ignore you most of the times? You can do whatever you want? Did not wake up until an hour and a half after the start of your shift. It's a mithril tassel can make, isn't it? Wear it with pride. Okay, so that's why she was doing it. It's because of the mithril. Next up is Geva, who's over in Gridania. You would have missed more if Throgmorton hadn't woken you up. Your new alarm, the cat stepping on your face. Desperate for food or something, probably. I'm actually having a moment where my family is off on a trip for a week or two. I don't remember exactly. For a while, headbutted your chin and then, yeah. Yeah, my family's off on a trip for like a week or two, and so I'm taking care of the house and I'm taking care of their dog, right? And it's not too bad. I've actually been taking care of 2 houses and dogs for the last few days, but today should be the last day I have to do that because my sister-in-law's family was also out of town at like the same time. So for a completely different event, but the same exact time, except they weren't gone as long. And I had to take care of their animals a couple times a day too. But that should be over, so I should just have to take care of mine. Or ours now. Which is good, because having to take care of their pets caused me to have to like walk out from my house down our hill, because we actually do live like up a hill as our driveway, down our hill, out down about a block or so, and then up their hill into their house, like, and do that, go there, take care of their dogs, come back like twice a day, including having to like take out our trash and their trash one of those days too, which was really bad. Really annoying. Single-handedly revived the scholarly arts. But yeah, it's led to the dog basically like jumping into my bed and laying down in the bed with me last night. Probably tonight as well, we'll see. Fingerless buffalo leather gloves. Oof. First, this protection does not come at a cost to dexterity. Belly will see to those. Expert cordwainer. Worry about the quality. Already spoiled you by making your gloves for free. Is she not getting paid? I assumed everyone was getting paid just out of Alka's pocket. So that's 4 pieces, and if I remember correctly, you don't get the 5th piece until after you finish, like, the last quest, I believe. It's amazing. Cannot wait to get started. Bro, that boot is the size of my head. I think you need to rework your design. Do some crafting on your ARR character. Level 20-ish that said, fuck it. Yeah. The act of me trying to gather for my own crafting is really causing the crafting to be quite a pain at times. it wouldn't be as much of a pain if I wasn't trying to make sure I was recording with OBS as well. That's the thing. It's a couple things coming together to make this whole challenge of like gathering and crafting my own stuff kind of a pain. It's a bit of a pain on its own, even if you were buying from merchants. That's not a big problem, but it's a bit of a pain. Adding that I need to gather the stuff myself makes it more of a pain. Adding that I want to have OBS open and recording while I'm doing it, just in case anything interesting happens at any point for me to save, makes it even more of a pain, because then I'm like turning my air conditioner off so that in case I need to speak while I'm recording, I can do that right away rather than having to take the 30 seconds or so it'd take for my fan to shut down when I turn it off before I can speak, that sort of stuff, right? Like stacking a couple things on top of each other, it's being a real pain every time I need to craft stuff. But, oh well. Okay. Finest boar and buffalo leather. 51 paladin, 54 warrior, 50 white mage, 51 scholar, 50 monk, 50 dragoon, 50 samurai, and red mage because they start there. Oh god. Yeah. 51 summoner, obviously. Yeah, because scholar. Must be dying to see the completed set. You'll surprise him by wearing the garments when you next meet him. I'd rather not. The game may force me to. I'd rather not, but the game may force me to put them on. Also, that was only 4 pieces. Yeah, it's red. The game is going to force me to equip them, I think. I think it does, because the quest turn-in is red. I'm guessing if I equip these 4 pieces, it'll turn green. Did this recently, but you weren't wearing it all? Wait, not Aft Castle. I'm an idiot. That was muscle memory. That was pure muscle memory. Like, I just whoop, right over to Aft Castle. Speak with them at the Marauders Guild. See if they match the ancient descriptions. Yep. I have to put them on. You are neglecting your hand jobs. Must work harder on improving your... I'm neglecting my head jobs. I must work harder on improving my head jobs. Yep, sure. Yep. Look at all this crap that doesn't matter because my top basically covers all of it, and I'm not wearing the top to the piece. It's so stupid. It's like, equip all this stuff, except, of course, the top piece, which covers everything, so it's worthless for me to be standing here showing off this gear, because I'm covering up most of the gear. I feel like at some point this used to be all of the set. For as long as I've been playing this game, which I think is going on 4 years now-ish, 3 or 4 years now that I've been playing this game, it was always you get 4 pieces of the set, and then they send you after the last piece at the end. Why it gives you the whole set in a different color at the same time as the chest. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it was the whole set at some point. But yeah, as long as I've been playing, it's always been 4 pieces here, and then you get the last piece at the very end. Oh, that's because I was over here when I clicked it. Okay. Very image of a Nymian scholar of Eld. No, I'm not. Minus the gown, but still. I do still love that. Well, minus the gown. Yeah, you mean this long robe that's covering everything else, thus making it pointless for me to show you this? So you approve as well, little one. That is a great success. And then, yeah, the last bit of the set. Boop. Oh, such a nerd. Probably perfect for me to use then. He's a total friggin' nerd. Potato nerd. Most of my gear is actually pretty good where it is. These are all 49. Most of this is 49. This 41 could be upgraded. This 47, I looked, actually can't be upgraded yet. And it's like, most of this is good, actually, where it is. There's like one piece I could really upgrade here before I get into master recipes, which I do want to start unlocking master recipes pretty quickly. Maybe next week. I'll have some of my off-stream stuff that I do before doing story stuff be just like unlocking the master recipes. But then, of course, there is like whole sets of gear that are basically the best I'll be able to get in ARR without unlocking Heavensward at 50 that are all master recipes. And they're all going to need stuff from like timed nodes and stuff like that. So that's going to be a whole nother thing that'll take maybe multiple weeks to go through. For your fellow man, another 45 quest. Ooh, Lustrate. Nice. That's an ether flow. It's my first ether flow one. And that's the single target one. Yeah, makes sense. Mentioned while I was waiting your return, I made considerable progress with deciphering the Nymian tablets. The latest texts offer insight into a scholar's activities during times of peace. Don't let the restorative magics go to waste. Yep. Selfless efforts to combat the spread of a virulent plague, which at one point threatened to engulf all of Nim. Really? You don't say. That's interesting. A virulent plague that threatened to engulf all of Nim. I wonder what happened with that. They did so with the aid of their fairies, which is why I believe the similar acts of charity may serve to further awaken your winged companion. I think this might be the quest that I hate. That's my theory. Why not journey to Camp Bronze Lake? No, actually, this might not be. It may not actually be in this set of quests. It may be a later set of quests, like the Heavensward quest for Scholar. Because I think it's one where, like, a creature filled with infestation and poison and stuff like that, like, attacks Camp Bronze Lake, and your entire group sort of rushes out to fight against it, and it's like spreading debuffs around them that you have to Asuna. I don't know if that's this set, because I think this set of quests is mostly about uncovering the connection between the Tomberries and the Scholars. So that may actually not be till Heavensward. Administer treatment. Are you even qualified to... whatever. The Scholar, we're happy to accept assistance you can provide. Possess magics which can cleanse the body of toxins, impurities, and maladies. 5 patients visiting the springs. Go around and cast Asuna on them. Okay, this is not it. Going around and casting Asuna on these guys is not the problem, because I can take my time doing that. The problem, I can breathe again, bless you, sir, is, okay, so this might actually be the one, though. After we Asuna all these people, does the creature that caused their maladies show up and attack? Maybe. I don't remember for sure. No, wait, wrong one. Need to remember to hold down shift when I'm doing that. Why'd you go and do that? Oh, bugger, now they'll take me wine away. The guy's like, no, don't cure my affliction. No, no, no. They're letting me sit here in the springs and just bathe in the hot springs and drink wine and eat delicious foods and stuff. Don't cure it. What'd you do? You took something from me. Something bad. I don't know what you did, but I'm glad you did it. Oh, corrupted ether. Yeah, but that's just the start. This is not the creature. There's like a full-on instance duty that pops up. That's the one that's really annoying. There's an instance duty that pops up with like you and Alka and the scholar teacher. For some reason, I can't remember his name because it's been forever since I did this quest line. And I think a couple of other soldiers come with you as well. The, like, would-be Nymian Marines join you too. And then you're, like, facing a creature here in this town, and you're constantly having to Asuna your party. Because the game expects you to just AoE Asuna them. Did you do that? Thank you. I like that I could have totally done this far enough away that he didn't even realize I was the one who did it. Like, if I'm really standing up here on the bridge and I Asuna him, he'd just suddenly feel better and be like, what? Who did that? But yeah, there's actually a surprising amount of Scholar questlines that are kind of about how to use Asuna. And yet, I don't think they actively teach you exactly how to use Asuna. Like, there's a number of Scholar questlines that are about using Asuna to, like, purify people's bodies, and yet I don't know that they ever explicitly state anywhere in the Scholar questline to, like, look at your party, see if any of them have a debuff with this line over it, that's something you can Asuna. I don't think they ever, like, state that. And so some players probably still have no fucking clue when to use Asuna. I mean, I do know there are a lot of players who don't know what the fuck they're doing with Asuna. They have no idea. They don't understand how Asuna works, and they never press the button on their bar. I know those players exist. I've encountered them plenty of times before. Where it's like, half of our party just picked up Doom, and it's a Asuna-able version of it. Why are you not Asuning people? God damn it, we're all gonna die. What did for those patients? Nothing short of miraculous. Yeah. Commanding officers will be pleased to hear they can return to active duty. Yeah, see, I may not be the best friend of these patients then, because I just sent them back to soldiering instead of sitting here and enjoying the baths. I can use return this time. Yeah, it's probably only going to take me an hour and a half total to get through this whole thing. I'm already up to the 45s, and I've done 2 of them already, so I'm going to hit my 50 quest pretty soon, I think. Rixafarusa tells me your potent magics exceeded all expectations. Hurrah! Had a good time, did you? I thought you might. 2 of you making such a great start reminds me that I must work harder to see I'm not left behind. Resume deciphering the Nymian tablets. Immense quantity of information on the scholarly arts are made confident they contain equally impressive wealth of tactical information. Yes, my first thing to spend ether flow on. Did I just get booted again? No. Okay. Jesus. So used to getting booted today that it's like, oh, am I okay? Lustrate goes there because it's OGCD. It's an instant cast. There's the top. There's the eye level 90 set, which is much better than the gear I'm currently wearing, but I'm not going to equip it. I'm just going to use it for glam. Even then, I'm not going to be able to use it because most of my gear is not 50. Most of my gear is 49, so I won't be able to use any of this. I won't be able to use any of this stuff. Not until I make a 50 set for myself. Sacred Soil's nice. That'll be good to have. It sucks that I have to, like, get rid of these. Is this stuff 45 or is this stuff 50? This stuff's 45. At level 50, 45 stuff. This stuff goes in the armor, so I could equip it. It's not dyeable. Is this set dyeable and goes in the armor? I don't remember. We'll see. Another Tomberry emerged at Wanderer's Palace. Yeah. Hunt the Tomberry in greater numbers so we might surround it. Okay, so this is where you get the future Nymian Marine guys. Let's make for Bronze Lake at once. Our allies will meet us there. I am glad that at no point during the story here do they, like, force you to equip the gear they're giving you. Because that would be problematic. I do hope nothing is eye level locked. I don't think anything is for these quests eye level locked. I don't remember anything being eye level locked, so I should be fine. Because the game is expecting me to have like 50 level gear at this point. Or at least after this quest, it's expecting me to have like all 50 gear, because it just gave me a bunch of 50 gear. Yeah, I really do need to get into the master recipes as soon as I can then, to make sure I get myself sets of like 50 sets that I have equipped, so that I can then use like 50 glams. Might have had to proceed without you. Some sort of trance. It's oblivious to our presence. Okay, cool. Yep, there they are. Our new marine friends. One scholar supporting a squadron of marauders. I mean, that's the Nymian Marine style. Technically, I think you would be expected to support even more soldiers than this. My guess would be every squadron that would have a scholar in it would probably be like a full party, at least. Like 7 marauders and 1 scholar kind of thing. But if you forgo the mechanics of the game, it'd probably be even more than that. You'd probably have maybe just a half dozen scholars supporting like an entire battalion. Just because of like the AoEs they have. Seek sanctuary inside Wanderer's Palace. Then we'll go in after it. Once and for all. Yeah, isn't this the like fake instance, solo instance version of Wanderer's Palace, if I remember correctly? So same tile set, but it's like completely different and the enemies aren't in the same place and all that. Yeah, we're actually inside Wanderer's Palace here. Okay. Defeat the Tomberry Wanderer. Do not dally. We need your magics. Oh, they're already ahead of me fighting. Oh, okay, good. So I can't use Lustrate on him. So I can't use my heal on him either. So just fight then. Got it. I'm not actually meant to support my squad at all. I'm just supposed to fight instead. Ah, the Rancor Flames. Okay. Invulnerable. Vengeance. Die. Die. Vengeance. It's completely invulnerable. Can't do anything with that. Can I Asuna? Nope. I can only Asuna myself. Okay, then. The Rancor Flames aren't doing anything. I don't know. I got nothing. Screw it. Just grab all the Tomberries and go. Like, I can't do anything about the Rancor Flames, I guess, so just grab it and go. I don't really know what the game is expecting from me here. I'm just gonna poison them all. Like, my dot is enough to just keep them all down. My dot alone is enough to just burn their healths down. I got a lot of Rancor Flames here that I can't do any damage to. So, there's the Wanderer, though. that even bother to give Alka? Nope, doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Why would it? That would be too useful. Am I doing any damage to this thing? I am. Good. Once again, Alka is literally a freaking weakness rather than a bonus. I have only one skill that can affect him. It does almost nothing for him. And I have to waste my time helping him. I'd be better off just in here solo. Crap, he's starting to use everyone's grudge. With all these rancor flames around, I'm wondering if those are boosting boosting his damage. Yeah, he's starting to use everyone's grudge, which means the rancor flames are basically walking towards us and then spamming someone's grudge on us. Not interested. Oh good, I can finally damage the rancor flames. That was weird that they wouldn't let me. For so long, they wouldn't let me damage the rancor flames, which made that much worse. I should have been killing them then. I just assumed they were still invincible. Again, mechanically, not very well designed and not very well explained. Heal the Wanderer. I mean, you could have done that without me, you know? If you wanted to use Embrace on him, you didn't need me to cast a heal. Lily! Who summoned you? It's no more 1500 years. Can it truly be so? You've been wandering around as a Tomberry for 1500 years? Huh? Cerrito Corrido, that's it. Yeah, before the sickness from the sea transformed me. Tiny potato nerd before he got transformed into a tiny, I don't even know, watermelon nerd? The first. The traders were the first. I wonder why. Yep. So we wondered what happened to the plague of Nim. Well, that's what happened. Transformed them all into a bunch of horrible, violent Tomberries to doink everyone to death. Sympathy turned to fear and fear to anger. Monsters, they called us. You were once a man? No, he was once a potato. Aren't you listening? He was sick in the temple with magics. Tried to drown us. Bodies have been changed. Our minds remained intact. Within every man lurks a beast. Those whom you call kin deny you, come to hate you, despise you. Yeah. The rancor. Actually very fitting that I'm playing a potato right now on the Scholar quest line. It's very fitting that his crystal should be passed down to another potato. Last I am free. Just bawling his eyes out. Mm-hmm. Oh, I have to speak with everyone. Expect to fight one Tombury, not a whole bloody minutes of them. Was it for you and your flying friend? Oh, well, unfortunately, we didn't do much for you. Eh. Shame there ain't more you scholarly types around, because I could use a partner like you. Don't worry, you'll have a chance. What I love is they're all like, oh, if it weren't for you, we'd be doomed. And technically, yes, that's true, but much less than they pile on the, like, praise. Because the game wouldn't let me heal them or Asuna them and get them back up and in the fight. So basically, I just ran through and killed what killed them. Or, you know, whatever beat them up, I just beat it up too. Tomber used to be a scholar like you. Does that mean you'll turn into one of them if you keep slinging those spells? So understand he said back there. No, idiot, that was a plague. I nearly killed him. Thank the gods the fairy stopped me. Oh, bawling his eyes out. She knows him from the beginning. Oh, yeah, definitely. Worship of memory is not all of them, I suspect. Excuse me, I need to take some time to put my thoughts in order and decide how I might explain this to the Axe Master. Surito? Traditions my people have not been lost the ages of great comfort to me. Don't know how that soul crystal came into your possession, but I'm glad it did. Not only of my body, but of Lily as well. So the scholar no longer resonates with my ether. I cannot summon her, only you can. Only you are fit to wield the magics now. A gown as befits a scholar of your standing. Bequeath it to you along with the knowledge of sacred soil, my most versatile art. I mean, it is. Sacred soil is a great art, man. Having your bubble is so useful as a healer. Purging the rancor from my heart. Countless others who have yet to see the light. Can't abandon them their fate, I will not. Carry on our traditions with pride. The scholarly arts. Knowledge of a new art. Sacred soil. Concludes the scholar quests. I got a bubble, an AoE heal, and a single target OGCD heal. Maybe not OGCD, but at least instant cast. Before the dawn, before the next one will be available. Yep, makes sense. Flying Colors 1, Scholar done. None of this stuff is dyeable, but it is glammable, and it can all go into the armor, which is really good. This set, I think, is the one you're supposed to actually equip. Yeah, this set doesn't go in the armor. This is the set you're supposed to equip, but I'm not going to, unfortunately. But I also can't glam this set over because I don't have a 50 set yet, so that kind of sucks. I wish I'd gotten a 50 set before I'd done the Scholar quest line then. Argit boots, Argit. Okay, the Scholar stuff can at least go in my glamour dresser, though. And I need to go back here in order to pick up the quest that I need anyway. I could probably unlock the hunts, too, while I'm here. Perhaps. We'll see. That over there, I think, is Blue Mage. Which, obviously, I will do Blue Mage eventually, but I'm not in a big rush to unlock it. Blue Mage being a limited job is, well, limited. So I'd much rather unlock a bunch of other jobs first that I can use everywhere. Oh, crap. I forgot, once again. I am so extremely used on my main to teleporting to the aft castle and then running over to where my squadron is instead to do my glamour stuff that it just, my brain just doesn't even think about the fact that I don't have access to the squadron room yet. I think I just need to throw away the 50 scholar set because I can't use it, and I can't put it in the armoire. I could put it in my glamour dresser, but it's also not dyeable, so there's the set in the glamour, in the armoire that is usable from the armoire, but still not dyeable. See, I could open the armoire. The problem is that none of this stuff is going to work. No, some of it will, actually. Yeah, some of it would. I can't get this because this is a 50 top, and I can't get this because my pants are still 41, not 45. But some of this stuff would work, but not enough of it to be useful. That's the problem. The top and the pants are probably the most important pieces, and I can't get them to work, so... I'll make this one my scholar one. Also, it's still not dyeable. Isn't there a dyeable version of this set? I could swear there was. I could swear there was a dyeable version of these sets. Let me check where I think it would be. For this. Wait, no, not yet. First I need to pick up my quests. Crap. Again, I was muted. No idea how long that took. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a dyeable version of this the class set. I think. But I think you had to do something to make it dyeable. You usually do. There usually is a dyeable version of the artifact set, and you usually have to do something to get that dyeable version. Nope. Not highway robbery. That is an ally quest, tribe quest, blah, 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 whatever. What is They Came from the Deep? That is the society, blah, 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 whatever. The Beast tribe quest for the Sahagin. Gilding the Bilious is the one that I want. Shining example of fellow members, time and again risen to the call. Give you an opportunity to add to your growing list of accomplishments. For battle chocobos provided to us, the Holy See has petitioned our aid in purging the cavern known as the Orm Vale of its most foul inhabitants. Our contact from Ishgard, so Willielmus, will apprise you of the particulars of the mission upon your arrival. Oh, so it's Kurthus who's giving us this one. Huh. Unfortunately, I'm using that book. Probably can't pick any of these up. If I looked... Watch. Okay, I can get mithrite sand. It's in Kurthus. I can get mithrite sand. Wait, no, that's in Kurthus West, right? That's in Kurthus West. Yeah, no. Can't get mithrite sand. That's Heaven's Word. Southern Thonolin, I can do, actually. Okay. Oh, it's not even that bad. It's right outside Forgotten Springs. I could do that one today. The Storm Rider, I don't even know. I don't even really bother with the fishing one. I should just go ocean fishing to get that up to 50 because it's now my lowest level one. And yeah, I'll just sell these here, I suppose. They're all better than what I currently have equipped, but I can't equip them. So they're getting hawked for seals. Also, I think I can get them back. No, wait. I don't think I can get these ones back. I think I can get that scholar one, the ones that I threw in my armoire, back for like 1,000 gil a piece if I wanted to, from the Calamity Salvager. So that you can like use them for glam later on if need be. Anyway, I could swear this was the guy that had the hunt quest. I could swear this was the guy that had the hunt quest earlier. But I didn't pick it up, and now apparently I can't pick it up. Can I just access the hunt board? Not authorized to participate in the hunt. Okay. Then who the hell had the hunt quest? I'm going to go ahead and start this one really quick to see if for some reason it's like hidden behind it. I don't know why it would be. No. Okay. Deleting. I'm not going to start the beast tribes till later. I could have swore he was the one who had the hunt. You know what? Let me just double check. Blah, blah, nothing. Reaching the rank of second lieutenant. It's, how the fuck do you even see that again? Profile. Okay, I'm not a lieutenant yet. Okay, so I need to rank up more. Start the mission, let the hunt begin. Alright, so I need to rank up once more before I can start the hunts. Got it. That's the problem. And I should be able to be sorted today. Alright, let me go... I could talk to Wilhelmus, or I could just start the first dungeon. Yeah, I'll probably just start the first dungeon. I could probably go through it unsynced. It'd probably be faster. But... I don't know. Do I want to just blow through it unsynced? Nah, I'll go through it normal. I may as well. Actually, maybe I'll try unsynced. Since I've already been through this dungeon and I haven't tried unsynced on it yet, let's try it. Karn. Right? Yep. Temple Bats, Condemned, and the Pteratator are in Karn, I believe, and that's it. Yes. I just need those three. Let's try it unsynced, why don't we? Oh, it's 35. That might be a little rough unsynced, but I should probably be able to do it. Wait, why did that... Hold a tick. Why is this not... Oh, that's why. Unrestricted. Sorry, that was the wrong one I clicked on earlier. Solo unsynced Karn. Let's see if I can do this as a scholar. Should be okay. Most of my gear is like 15 levels higher than this place. So I should be alright. Hup, 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 hup. There's the temple bats I need. They're not going to die that way. I'll need to go and freaking DPS them myself. Oh, wait. This should be... That should go there. And this should go here. Was that not enough of the temple bats? That was not enough. Not even going to bother with the Helmite. Don't care. They're surprisingly pretty decent. Unfortunately, I've also got multiple other methods to protect myself that you guys haven't already pushed through, so... I'm good. I'll just throw out my bubble, throw out a couple of my fairy abilities to heal myself and regen and stuff, and I'm good. Oh wait, most of my fairy abilities are on cooldown. This may not have been the best time to do this. But I'll just hold off on using this last bit of ether flow. Or ether charge? Ether flow. Yeah, ether flow. Ah, god dang freaking wall out of nowhere. Stupid fake wall suddenly is just like, oh yeah, you totally can't run up that. You know, I should probably just be standing close to him so I can just go under him when he does that stupid cleave. I need to pay attention to the doom. It's easy to know when... Oh, I forgot he does that too. There's the doom. Now where's my... There it is. Undoomed. Oh, he's dooming again already. Good for him, I guess? I don't know. Wait, where did... Oh, you son of a bitch. You changed the platform on me last second. Jesus, I almost got doomed there because I wasn't paying attention. He's really aggressive with this stupid doom. Oh, yep, see, the platform changes. As soon as he finishes the cast, the platform changes where it is. There we go. There is the Pterodator. Is that not it? I think the last one is the floating ghosts. Nope. Come here, idiot. Right there. I don't need either of those doors, so I'm just gonna go. Let's see who wants to keep chasing me and who doesn't. Just wall-to-wall pulling as a freaking scholar. There they are. Love that I'm sitting here just dotting everyone as I go. Oh, final sting. Ouch. I wasn't paying attention to the temple bees. I wasn't paying attention to how low their health was. It just got final stinged into oblivion. Ugh. Hate final sting so much. I love when the game is like, yeah, we're just gonna give them this ability that's like, fuck you, die. You know, just for fun. They should have an ability that's just, you know, fuck your health, die. Because, you know, why not? And technically, a final sting is not really a guaranteed death. But, like, unless you're a tank with every mitigation you've got up going, final sting is pretty much guaranteed death. I need this guy. Actually, I need multiple of those guys, but we'll see. Lustrate. There we go. That's done it. It is interesting running through here solo. Kind of fun. Since I've already done this one before. Golem Soulstone. Unfortunately, the way this guy gates himself behind the Soulstone means I'm probably going to have to do a lot of loops because I'm just not doing as much damage as I would be doing if I was here with a group, even though I'm over-leveled. I should be able to handle the fight just fine, but it's probably just going to take forever because he's going to summon the Soulstone a lot more than he would have otherwise, probably. Unless it's health-gated. It might be health-gated. It might not be time-gated. The Soulstone thing might wait until I deal a certain amount of damage to him before he summons it back. I thought it was time-gated, but it might not be. Because if that's the case, I should still only have to take down his Soulstone 3 or 4 times like you usually do when you're playing through. Ow. You jerk. Oh yeah, is it 150, 150? Yeah, I think Art of War is neutral on 1. That's insane to me. I think Art of War is neutral on 1. 368, 369, 348, 361. Yeah. I think Art of War is neutral on 1. That's crazy to me. Usually your AoE is a loss on 1 to make you, like, don't use your AoE if there's only 1 or 2 enemies left, right? Usually it's a gain on, like, only about 3. There are some that are gains on 2, but usually it's a gain on 3. But Art of War would be a gain on 2 and, in fact, neutral on 1. It seems insanely powerful to me. You know, it might be worth poisoning the Guardian himself, because it looks like you are able to deal damage to him. It's just very, very reduced damage as long as the Soulstone is up. So having little small ticks of damage here and there could still be useful. This should be it. Oddly enough, he never at any point used the one where he, like, summons a quicksand bit underneath you and tries to suck you down. I wonder if that's only if you're in a group, or is there a Sunken Temple of Karn hard that I'm missing? I don't think there's a hard mode of this dungeon. So maybe that's only if there's a group around he tries to, like, pull you down. Oh, no, I have to go straight through him. Skip. All I want is these stupid ghosts. Everyone is shoving him off of the platform. It's like impossible for me to get him on there. There we go. But did I need him on there? I think that was to open up... Oh, I don't know. I don't even remember. Also, where's the last of the ghosts? There's no way they expect you to run through here twice to do it. I need 6 of them. Where are they all? Oh god, are they behind the walls? Oh my god, are these things behind the walls? I haven't been picking up anything. There they are. Okay, so you have to fail to open doors and you get the condemned to show up a lot. Alright, good. Thank goodness. I was gonna say, I thought it was mostly skeletons hidden behind the walls, not ghost guys. It's just Art of War him. I think it's mostly skeletons back in these halls. But I should be able to finish up here. I don't even think I'm going to bother finishing the dungeon, because why would I need to? I just need these hunt targets. I wonder if I can just tank their malice so I can keep hitting all 3 of them with my AoEs. I'm going to try it. Should be fine. If they even use it. None of them even used it. Alright, that's good. Leave. Hey, Baron, you still there? And are you still at work? Because I'm about to run through a dungeon. Karn goggles. Nah, not really. Karn jackcoat. Karn jackcoat is one that I kind of like. It's not for any class that I have right now. It's a Disciple of War 35. That could be good. I'll go ahead and glam that. So it's out this way. Honestly, I'm making good time. I'll probably be done with Orm Vale by a little over 2 hours into my stream, which leaves a lot of extra time. I may run Orm Vale a few times to get the Dodora wings. How are you doing? He's doing fine. I may go ahead and run it on stream. Maybe even start my crafting list. But, I don't know. Crafting is always the kind of thing that's just like so super boring that I never really want to do it on stream anyway. Huh. Will you miss? I presume. I suppose she suffice. Sea is not one to beseech assistance from foreign armies, but the task before us a daunting one. Our own knights are occupied with matters, blah blah blah. Rumors of Orm Vale. Many a miner has been lured in the cavernous recesses. Promises of vast fortunes to find only death, and doubly so. As fumes don't get them, the carnivorous fronds that lurk are happy to oblige. As little we could do about the former, dispatching the latter would go far in sparing the lives of unfortunate treasure seekers. So it is that we turn to you. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn unrestricted party off. Because I want to actually get a group. Because this is 47. Like, maybe I could solo this one, but almost certainly not. Especially with gear that's not 50. In the meantime, let's head to Revenant's Toll. Because that is where you pick up the quests that unlock the master crafting recipes. And that'd be good to get. I don't know how much I need to do to get the master crafting recipe stuff going. Oh. It's right here. But we will see that in a second. I mean, you know, in about 20 minutes when we finish this. Healing Orm Veil, man. Ugh. God, I hope I have a decent tank. I hate Orm Veil when you have a tank, or DPSs for that matter, that have no clue what's going on. Because they'll just, like, stand in the bile, which I cannot Asuna off of them if they're just standing in it. They'll just take everything in the universe all at once. Haven't tanked in a while, so I messed up. How do you know not this one? Best dungeon to knock the rust off. I'm leaving you to let us all die horribly. For what it's worth, I pretty much know what I'm doing. I'm just, you know, we'll see. Tank stance. His tank stance is on. His tank stance was definitely on, but for some reason I immediately took the enemies off of him. For some reason I instantly took the enemies off of him, even though his tank stance was on. Like... Oh, forgot to turn on Oath. Oh, okay, so he didn't turn his tank stance on until I was being killed, basically. Oops, no flag there. Never give anyone actual shit about this first room. Yeah. Orm Veil is, I'm used to it in Orm Veil. Oh, let's get rid of those F's right quick. Oh, I pissed off those lilies because I healed him. Let's go ahead and DPS our way through this a bit. Oh, there go the Veil Wasps too. Crap. Alright, focus on healing. Focus on healing. We've got big pulls going on here, so just focus on heals for now. Until I can get my instant casts back up. There we go. And then I can pop the regen on my fairy. And the tank immediately started running the wrong direction when I popped the regen, but I did still catch him with it. Jesus. That was a little scary that the tank immediately ran away when I popped the regen on my fairy. Book it straight in here, all in one pool, and turn this corner. Yeah, if you turn that corner, you force the lilies to have to come around the corner to fight you, so they get close enough, and then you can usually cut out a number of people. Yeah, and then I wasn't sure. Avoiding the frogs and the jellyfish. Yeah. Bosses really aren't a problem. Like, that's the thing a lot of people don't really understand for a long time, is that trash pools in dungeons are infinitely more dangerous than bosses. Especially if you're doing double, triple pulls, wall-to-wall pulls, stuff like that, right? A boss has really, like, simple mechanics that you have to deal with, nothing all that insane or difficult, and you can, like, see them coming and mitigate through them and all that sort of stuff, right? But trash packs will just have, like, 10 or 20 enemies attacking you all at once. So, like, you need some help with those kind of thing. I also like that red mage is not only not curing their debuff, but is also standing outside of my healing range. Thank you. Like, I know red mages are in and out a lot with their dashes and jump backs and stuff, but it's like, could you at least stand in my healing range, please? Like, try. Not at this level. Orm dress gloves. Huh? Let's see. Shit, I left my fairy behind again. I always do that. With Summoner and with Scholar, I constantly do that. I leave my summon behind after I've placed it. More with Scholar. Summoner, not so much. But with Scholar, because I don't tend to place with Summoner. There's no reason to. They constantly spawn next to you when you change out your summons anyway. Right? But with Scholar, I'll place down my fairy and then forget I placed it during a boss fight and just leave it. Boop. Have a little shield. A little tiny shield. Worthless little tiny shield. How about the Marble Sprite Seedling? I got it. Cool. Not that it really matters that much, but whatever. Just go ahead and whack these idiots here. Go ahead and just pop a regen there. Drag these enemies that are on me back over to the tank. Heal! Heal! Jesus Christ! I'm having to use up all of my lustrates to heal him. Fuck it. Art of War these idiots down. Damage. Focus on lustrating him and damaging the enemies. DPS is one of the best healings in the game because if they're dead, they can't hurt him. Get one thing through your heads if you're going to play Final Fantasy XIV. DPS is a mitigation. DPS is one of the better mitigations, in fact. Kill stuff, and then they can't hurt your allies. That being said, I have to sort of bounce between DPSing and actually healing, because that tank was taking a lot of damage there. I burned I burned like 4 lustrates there to keep that tank up while I was also Art of Warring the enemies. Good thing we're at a boss fight that's barely going to do anything here. This boss is like the easiest one in the whole of Wormvale, because pretty much everything he has you can just avoid without even having to worry about. Like, only the tank is even taking any damage here. As long as we stay out of the orange. And I don't stand next to the geyser. Oops. Oh yeah, stunned. Nice! Nice! The DPS are doing pretty well in this dungeon. They're actually stunning bosses out of attacks and stuff. I could probably use some of this on Energy Drain. I'm a little hesitant to do so, but I could use 1 or 2 of these on Energy Drain. We're doing pretty good here. I don't need them for fairy abilities or lustrate right now. There we go. Now, heal. Need to remember to bring her along. Orem Shossable. Oh wait, wasn't that the Wasn't that the treasure chest that you said had the Dodore wing in it? Was that one right there? After the second boss? Because if so, I didn't get one. Keep DPSing. Keep DPSing. Keep DPSing. Tank's good. The tank's good. Celine's taking care of him pretty well right now. Just keep DPSing. Wait, there's a treasure coffer. I haven't been taking my time out to look at the treasure coffers around here, and I should have been. Carnivorous seedling. No, that's not useful to me. Just to make sure, because it is an instance coffer in here. I should try all of them just to make sure where it is. Shit, did the tank just... Yep, the tank just ran away from my Whispering Dawn. Which means he didn't get the regen. That's not great. I'm gonna have to focus on using Lustrates here. Yeah, because I don't have my fairy shield up yet. Luckily, I have a lot of Lustrates to blow through here. I should be remembering to pop a Galvanize on the tank before each pull, too, and I'm not doing that, which is stupid. Yeah, I'm not seeing any Dodore wings. Galvanize. I just run them back to the tank. Luckily, I'm smart enough. Whenever I do pull aggro, I just run it back to the tank. Just, like, run the mob straight through the tank, and that way the tank can just stand there and DPS, and they'll be fine. Yeah, I'm mostly relying on fairy abilities, the regen and the shield, or the mitt, and lustrates. They're mostly able to get me through this. That and, you know, a good shield before each pull. Mapping Ormvale. And then just use some regen to get us through the burr sections. That'll be fine. I can go ahead and use energy drain here, because I already have my charge up again. That red mage has got 2 now. Oh. Take out these Morble Fruit. And then I definitely need to go for the cleanse. I'm up to 3 now. I mean, I think I could heal this group through 3. I don't really want to, though, because it cuts into my DPS. So let's see if they all pull the... Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Only the tank still has 2, so that's alright, I guess, for now. In fact, I'll go ahead and use these, some of these energy drains just to burn the boss down a little faster. I'm not even going to bother to cleanse right now. Screw it. Boss is almost dead. That anyone watching this on YouTube is a nerd. Nerd. Damn it, parent. Anyone watching this on YouTube is a nerd. Jackass. Oh my god, Baron. Let me commend you before you leave. Nobody wants the commends. Good to know. Thanks, guys. Nobody wants those commends. Alright, the Daughter Wing. No, I got a Morble Seedling, so I can pop that dude. I got the Morble card, so I can pop that. Seedling that grows in suffocating confines, blah, 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 blah. I think that's for farming, but I don't know what it grows, and I don't think I'll be interested in it. The Orem Dress Gloves. Maybe. I'll bin them. Nope. 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 Absolutely not. All of that can get trashed. No Dodor Wings. Oh well. Hey, Baron. You done with work yet and want to run Orem Vale a dozen times with me? It's like, hi. Oh, man. So I can get the Daughter Wings. One commend, and I couldn't give one to anybody because they didn't bother to stay. Only if you carry your cat through Coils of Bahamut at some point. Sure. I need to do Coils of Bahamut eventually, anyway. In the meantime, let me go here. Let's see what we're doing here. No. 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 Save that. There we go. Not you, Talon. Not you, Talon. Your stupid long-ass title is in the way. Did this legitimately or just blow everything up? I might just want to blow everything up now. So if you have anyone else who can join us and we'll just unsync it so I can grab the Dodore Wings as fast as possible, that'd be great. But if it's just the two of us, I'm sure we can unsync it. But with more, we'd go even faster. Look for a carpenter. Well, then attaining complete mastery of all things crafting and gathering is the entire room in the world is signing into the bunny. Oh, you're just gonna 90 blow through everything? Or 100 blow through everything? Okay. Sword, temptation to stay. Adventurer's Guild has thrown its weight behind this place and no idea of the talent pouring in, and they can tell if you use your hands. Add up to yourself. Not flinch the notion of a little hard work. Blah, blah, blah. Tools to match. You must own some choice items. Do not let me see one. Gatherer Crafter's primary tool. Item level 50 or higher? What the hell, game? Come on, cat, if you want to do it legitimately, since you do not, bunny. 50 or higher? Are you kidding me? Like, of course that's not going to work, but 50 stuff tends to be the Mastercraft stuff. I don't think I have any 50. I don't even think I'm making any 50 stuff. 34, 37, 38. Yeah, I definitely don't have any. Am I even making any 50 stuff? Let me look at this list again. Did he say Gatherer or Crafter? Or just one? Or just Gatherers? Gatherer or Crafter. Okay, good, because I'm only making Gatherer stuff recently. Let me look. No? 48, 47, 47, 48, 48. How do I get a 50? Most of the 50 stuff seems to be Master Recipe stuff, and I think the Master Recipe books are locked behind this. Eye level. Oh, god damn it. Reopen that one. Reopen that one, game. Come on. Eye level 48, 47, 48. Yeah, no, none of those eye levels are going to work. How do you get a 50 eye level without Master Recipe stuff? Don't remember how I did it. You need a master craft tool. I get that, but can I even make them? Okay, I can make some. Okay, I can make 50 stuff. I can make 50 stuff. Interesting. I didn't think I could make any 50 stuff yet, but I can. Okay. One from each job quest, but I'm not going to use those. No, that's 55s. Let's see here. That's all combat, combat, combat. Claw hammer. Dark steel nuggets, those are timed node. Spruce lumber, I think, is a time node as well. Shark oil is easy enough. I could make that. Okay. So I can make myself a 50 piece. Basilisk whetstone, spruce lumber, dark steel nugget. Do I have any spare of any of this stuff left over? Oh yeah, I want to dump these things in here for now. I need to take a look if any of them are worth anything. And if not, get rid of them. These are going away. These are going to get sold. I'll just toss them for now. Spruce, basilisk, whetstone, dark steel. I think I might have some dark steel around because I think I was collecting some. I have some, not much. I need to start using those alarms again because those are time nodes. No spruce. Okay. Okay, so I can make myself a 50 item. Master crafting tomes. Don't know you, don't care to, be on your way. Yeah, I think I have to finish this quest for Guiding Star, and then I can talk to Talon and buy stuff from him. So I do need to craft myself a level 50 item. Okay, then. Like you said, I could do job quests and stuff like that, but I don't want to use any of the tools I get as just rewards. I want to craft my own stuff, so... But we'll see. I will do that. I'll just do some time nodes and craft one for myself off stream. I only have to equip one anyway, so that's fine. Alright. I am traveling. All that grade 5 dark matter because I don't have anything else to spend my gil on anyway. What else was I thinking of doing? There was something else I was thinking of doing, but I didn't yet. Oh, it was back to Limsa to start selling off anything I pick up from the dungeon. Although I assume you're probably coming here to Revenant's Toll, so at least wait till we have our... Wait, don't you have me on your... Yeah, you have me on your friends list. You can just send me an invite wherever. So I'm heading back to Limsa to start hawking gear that I picked up from the dungeon so I don't fill up my inventory with it. Have no money on both of your characters. Yep. So I can this, and this. Hold on to the rest of these until I know what to do with them. Here's a weapon coffer. I may as well pop that. I don't know why I'm holding on to it. Embossed Book of Electrum. Wait. That was a turn-in today. That was a turn-in for my brand company that I didn't want to get rid of because I'm actually using that weapon. So I think I just picked up a second one. If I really wanted to be stupid about it, I could put the second one on here and turn in the high-quality one. Since it's a temporary piece of gear anyway, but I won't bother with that. Oh, they changed over because it's 1? Yeah, it's past 1, so they've changed over. Too bad. Oh well. Don't care. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Maybe. Oh, wait. She's, just a sec. You triumphant swiftness and surety with which you have done so is impressive indeed. Ford Levy, I dare say, I've never been prouder of an adventurer under my command. We congratulate you on a well-deserved promotion till sea swallows all. Yeah, I named my stream Come Hells or High Water, and they didn't even do Come Hells or High Water this tier. I forgot that they didn't even say that until you get to the Heavensward stuff. No, wait. Administrator? No. No, not administrator. Personnel officer. Promotion. Oh, I haven't done rank 2 yet. Got it. They just like shouting till sea swallows all. Yeah. Outer, East Shroud, South Donnellan. You know what? Let's go. We can go, Baron. Ooh, Storm of Seals 3. Let's get this done, and then I can work on the last bits of my Tier 2 hunting log on my own time if need be. He even came in as a tank. Oh no, let's make sure I galvanize my tank. God forbid I let them go in unprepared. My level 100 tank. I love that. Like, you'll have everything dead before I even catch up to you is what I love here. I just need to look around for treasure coffers. Dead. Just boss dead. Gauntlets. Ethereal tortoiseshell armor, blah blah blah. Just look around for all the like spare treasure coffers that are anywhere. Because I don't even know where they are mostly in this place, because I just like follow a set path through here to get as few enemies as possible. Can't do anything with the Morble seedling. This one over here. Orm dress gloves. No. Still no to the water wings. So yeah, it may only be this one coffer after the second boss, like you were saying. That's Orm Chasuble. But I didn't pick anything up. Apparently you're getting mossy horns and stuff. Jacket. Oh! You got a Dodore wing. Was it when I opened that treasure chest? I don't think you can trade it to me. It doesn't matter. But what is it? Was it when I opened that instance coffer? Alright. Let's go ahead and get through the rest of this dungeon this time so I can check each of the other treasure chests so we can at least have some idea if any of the others might drop them. But if that's the only one, then we can probably just, like, zone in just till we get to that point from now on. I know it's not a guarantee any of the others would drop them, but we'll see. That one didn't drop anything. Okay, it really might only be that one. I mean, I know there's a percentage chance, so who knows, another one may have, but it just didn't, but it may only be that one. Worm Temple Chain. Canopus Bill. People's Book of Mithril, whatever. Try to trade it just in case. I don't think it works. I'm pretty sure I can't trade at all. Not even just I can't initiate, I'm pretty sure I can't trade at all. Oh, wait, I should go back in and hawk all this crap I don't want. I don't want my inventory. I've got limited space because of all the items I have gathered for this next crafting list I have. I should get rid of things that are in the way. Don't care about bills. Don't need that. Worm Temple Chain. Nope. Worm Jacket? Nah. Maybe. Chasuble. I really don't like the long gown look, but maybe. PC really hates this game nowadays. So is yours doing that too, like mine was? Where it's just like everything takes a fucking hour to load up? Because that's weird. I thought that was just me. $2 to load into a zone sometimes. Okay. So maybe it's not just me. I also have the thing where if there's enough other players on screen, my animations will like lock up. Like I'll be running and my character will be mid-stride while I'm sliding across the ground for like 10 seconds before he finally starts moving again, kind of stuff. Oh, hi. Can't. Yeah, see, that makes sense. I was pretty sure I remembered that being the free trial thing, that like you can't trade at all. I know there's some things that I just can't initiate, right? Like party and link shell and stuff like that, but there's other things I just can't do at all. How many prisms do I even have? Ugh, I got 2. Alright, let's go with the Chasuble because I might actually be able to make use of that, and the Karn Coat because I like that one more. Beyond that, I just need to make more glamour prisms. That's easy enough. I just need to gather the silver in the South Shroud for them. And I'm going to need more crystals for it, too. I was thinking of something. What the hell was I thinking of? I've completely lost the train of thought now. Oh, well. I was thinking about doing something. I think it was some gathering or something, but I can't even remember what I was thinking of doing before. Because that was like a couple minutes ago, and now I've forgotten. See, it doesn't matter how high of a level you are, those freaking toads will still get you. Those stupid toads, man. I loved watching my high level just like bodyguard or merc basically just get yoinked across the entire area. Okay. pretty much the same things every single treasure chest, so it's probably only that one coffer that can have it. So it'd probably be better to just blow through this area till we get to that one and open it. I will keep opening like some of these earlier ones just to try it. Okay, see, so that's a mossy horn. So that's where you picked up the mossy horn last time. Okay, so it is consistent. At this point, I'm willing to put my money down that it's consistent and it's only from that one coffer. Alright. So I say we just blow through until that coffer and check it and then, like, just leave the dungeon. Because it'd be faster that way. Ugh. Still nothing. Dang it. It's just annoying. It's so annoying that there's like no drop of this item anywhere, right? Like, it's bad enough when you're in a situation where they're like, oh yeah, you need to kill this enemy for an RNG. Maybe they'll drop the item you want of a mob drop. But like the idea that they have items you can craft with that there's no mob drop for. There's only one place you can get it. It's from a coffer in one dungeon. And there's an RNG component to it as well. And it's like, who came up with this psychotic item? Especially because it's an item that absolutely should be droppable by a mob. Like, it's a wing of some sort of winged creature. Shouldn't they just exist in game and we can fight them for it then? But no. Hey, at least I'm picking up basically everything you can pick up from the Aurum Vale, gear-wise. So if I want to glam with any of it, I'll have my chance, I suppose. I love just blowing through here with you, and you're just like a different class every single time. Okay, Mossy Horn again. Right. Yeah, okay, so these chest drops are very consistent. No reason to really bother with any of the other ones then. I mean, ones that are just on the way, I'll go ahead and pop, because they'll be good for gear to be used as fodder for my grand company. But so I'll still probably go ahead and pop them, but these ones, eh. Tadore Wing! Huzzah! Baron got a second one. Thank God. I love that we popped this like 3 or 4 times and you got it both. You've got it twice and I've got it 0. It's like, oh, thank God, Baron's picking up the Dore Wings. I mean, you know, for all those really important recipes that Baron needs the Dore Rings to craft, or the Dore Wings to craft. Thank God, Baron's getting them. So stupid. I just need them more clearly. Yep. Just gonna start hawking these things. There we go. I'm picking up a lot of mossy horns, though. You know what? I'm gonna make sure I hold on to these just in case the game decides I need them to craft something later. Be a jerk about it. Just love different class every time. Oh yeah, this stupid marble sapling. I'm probably gonna end up with like 500 mossy horns and nothing else. Baron gets a Dodora wing. This game. This game is just laughing at me at this point. What is going on? Just to upset you. Yeah, probably. Hey, at least I'm getting plenty of seals out of this. I mean, I assume eventually you're going to run out of level 100 classes. I almost wonder if the game does it on purpose. If the game is like, you're unsynced and someone is way over leveled for this, so like any drops that get dropped are not going to go to the lower level person because they're like getting carried. I don't think the game is that well designed that they're like, well, if you're getting carried, you're not going to get the special drops or anything. I don't think that's actually the case, but I almost wonder if it is. Surprisingly enough, your still level 90 is like the first class that I got up to 100. But that's because I use Machinist for a lot of stuff. I don't exactly main... I guess when it comes to ranged, I do main Machinist, but like I don't play it a ton, but I use it for a lot of different things. Mossy horns. I'm getting mossy horns by the dozen, dude. They're dropping like 2 at a time every time I open that chest. You just like running through here with a shotgun. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I like running around with a shotgun too. That's one of the reasons I love playing Machinist, is just to run around with a shotgun. Oh, they gave you 2. I got 2. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. You're like, I got 2. It's like, oh my god. I don't know. You want to try running through synced once? I don't think the game is this well designed. I don't think the game is well enough designed that they're like, if someone's getting carried, we're not going to give them the drops. But part of me is starting to wonder. Ugh, it's hideous. Don't really really have anything on your bunny. Yeah, you don't have anything low enough on your bunny to not count it as like I'm getting carried. The only option would be if we went in synced with like a party. But again, if you don't want to, we don't have to. I'm serious. I don't think the game is so well designed that they plan for people not to get drops if they're getting carried. It's just this weird nugget in the back of my brain that's like, but what if? We can keep going unsynced. I just need it to drop once for me to know for sure. Right? I hate that little nugget in the back of your brain. Whenever you're like, I'm like 99% certain that such and such, and then there's something in the back of your brain that goes, yeah, but what if? It's like, God damn it. You're right. I can't know for certain. Not until I see it happen. Of being able to just like blow through everything. I'm just like walking through Orem Vale, and Baron's just slaughtering everything behind me. Hey, let's make sure to keep that tank healed up. Stupid Morble seedling, man. Can you actually... Oh, I can actually roll on it even though I have it. That's interesting. I didn't even know you could. There's a lot of things like that, like minions and cards that they will straight up tell you can't roll on them because you already own them. But yeah, there's also some that let you roll anyway. I like the coin counter takes a moment to reconsider as he's dying, and you killed him in one hit. Yes! I got 2! I got both of the ones I needed. Okay, so now we know for sure it's not programmed to, like, hurt people that are getting carried. We'll know that for future reference if I desperately need you to run me to get any more resources. That for some god-awful reason they hid in a chest in a dungeon somewhere rather than a creature. Alright, there we go. Alright, those 2 Dodore wings down means my entire crafting list is now cleared. Right, those 2 Dodore wings are done, which means all I need to do is like pre-crafts and final crafts, and I just don't want to do that right now. I will do that off stream on my own time. What else? Yeah, spruce and dark steel and stuff for that quest. Silver for... Oh, I think I left before you did, so I dumped some crap on you. Oh well. Silver for glamour prisms I could do on my own time. I could try and do spruce. Oh, I don't even know where it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up then. I had the dark steel at some point, but I think I've gotten rid of that one by now. Providence Point and Kurthis Central, which spawns at 226. Okay, yeah, that's not happening. That's not for a while. I'll do that off stream. And then I had dark steel. Or, which is... I actually should have this one on my list. Dragonhead in Kurthis Central, which is up in about 7 minutes. Okay. And then... Dark steel... Is it nuggets? Let me double check that. The scythe. Yeah, it is nuggets. Okay. Crafting method. I need 3 of them, which I have. I need more crystals, though. What do we got? I can't go to Dravania game. Eastern Thonolin and Welwick Wood. Middle Lenosha in a couple of places. Okay. So Botanist can do them from Middle Lenosha or Eastern Thonolin. Alright. I'm going to need to wait till I'm off stream to finish those crafts anyway. So, let's just go ahead and leave that for now. Beast tribes I should probably get to soon. Oh, yes, hunt log. That was the other thing that I completely forgot about while we were talking. Outer Lenosha, East Shroud, Southern Thonolin. Okay, Outer Lenosha is easy. Let's go ahead and I'll finish up the stream by finishing up my hunt log. Rank 2 on Maelstrom, and finally upgrading to a lieutenant, which I think gives me access to not only the hunt, I believe that's where I get access to the Kobold Beadsman and Priest. Alright. I believe that's where I get access to the squadron as well. Is it lieutenant rank? It is. Good. Beadsman. Beadsman. Priest. Really, game? You don't count this rock as a rock? Good to know. Come on, round the corner. Come get me. Or not, because they don't count that rock as a rock. Good to know. I think I can hit all 3, but I don't know. No, I can't hit all 3. They literally are all just using ranged attacks. But I do not... That's where you are, but you do not want the squadron. I can see that. I can understand that. So you're bending back to do cat things. Okay. If you have any cat things you need to do that you could use some help with, we're about the right level for that now. Oh, okay. That's all I needed for the Kobold Priest was 1, apparently. Alright. Do I only need 1 of these? No. Definitely need more than 1. Okay. Beadsman. Or Bedsman? Beadsman? Beadsman, I think. I don't know. Oh yeah, I should be using these. Nothing but the extremes in ARR. You carried your friend through those. But your cat doesn't get it. I wouldn't want to do carried through. I would like to do the extremes at some point, but I want to do them synced. Because I'm stupid like that. I'm very stupid like that. East Shroud, Southern Thonolin. Lark's Call and Zonarok. I'm not in a big rush to do them right away. Because, the way that I can unlock further jobs for myself easily, like I said before, I can get 4 jobs per expansion, including ARR in that, even though that's not an expansion. You know what I mean? 4 jobs per chunk of the story, easily. And anything, and that's not enough for all of them. That's actually not enough for all of them. But the last couple, I think there's like 3 or 4 more beyond that. So 537, they're both about the same. It's, let me see. 1, 2. Awful in my meme channel. I had to see it now. You do too. Thanks, Baron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Nope. 8, 9, 10. No. 11, 12. No. 13, 14. Oh, yeah, because that's Summoner. 15, 16. So there's 16 jobs that I can play in this game, which means over the course of ARR, Heaven's Word, and Stormblood, I can unlock 12 very simply. It's not even all that difficult. Finish the .0, finish the .5, finish the normal raid, finish the Alliance raid. I can unlock 4 each expansion easily. Those are my lockout conditions, right? So I get 12 easily, but there's 16 jobs that I can play, and those last 4 are much more difficult. Much more difficult. In fact, I may not be able to get them all. I know you can't do ultimates. I don't know if you can do savage stuff at all. And even if I can, I don't know how much I can do savage-wise. Because Alexander's the first savage? Because Coils has an ultimate, but it doesn't have a savage, if I remember correctly. Alexander does have a savage. I think that's unlocked in Stormblood, so if I can do savage, I think I might be able to get 1 tier of savage stuff. But I don't know for sure. Exploitative. Keep traveling to other places to buy stuff because it's a newish server, so it's all hiked up. Yeah, it's not surprising at all. Anyway, yeah, so basic playthrough stuff I can unlock about 12, but those last 4 are gonna be a bitch. I don't even know if I have enough challenges already built up in my mind to decide where to unlock those last 4. Where are these stupid Sylvans? I always have to hunt around for these idiots. Nope. Nope, I'm in the Sylphlands now. They're not in the Sylphlands, they're in Lark's Call. Ugh, stupid freaking Empire idiots. There's one. Good enough. Where are the others? All these enemies are going to want to fight me, so I should stay up above them. Nope. Nope. All these freaking Imperials and stuff, but none of the Sylphs I'm looking for. Yeah, that's Sylphlands. I don't want Sylphlands. I want Lark's Call, but it's just not around in Lark's Call for the most part. But that's where they claim they're supposed to be. There's another one. Anyone regenerate? Nope. Alright, looks like we're hunting around for more. So this is all like Ochus and Banestools and Treants and stuff. Where the hell are the other Sylphs? There they are. I think I only need one of these guys. Right? Yeah, I only need one. So I'll only fight one. There we go. And then the last bit is Southern Thonolin. Zonarok. That'd be around Little Alamigo. Forgotten Springs. Actually, they're about the same distance from Zonarok. Freaking leave meat out here that I still haven't activated at all. Nope, down this way. Zonarok. Oh no, I was thinking of Zahotic. Okay, Zonarok's much easier. keep an eye open because these Amalja are around here everywhere, and I just need to find the... Okay, Pugilist. Lancers, scavengers, brigands, scavengers, blah, 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 archers, come on. Lancer, thaumaturge, there's a pugilist. Always kind of annoying when you have to hunt through like 10 of the same freaking enemies in order to find one specific type that's just like a different name and a couple different skills. There we go, last one. I assume. Yeah, 3. Just burn him down fast with energy drains. There we go. And hunt log done. Tier 2 at least. Which leaves us with return. Become a lieutenant. Unlock the hunts and the squadron. And probably not do a ton with either. But hey, what the heck? Why not? I'm going to need the hunts. Unlocking the hunts is actually a big step forward. Unlocking the hunts means that I can start progressing towards being able to level up my chocobo. And I know that probably sounds psychotic. Like, what? Unlocking the hunts lets you progress towards leveling up your chocobo? But yes. Since unfortunately I can't buy Giesel greens, which are like 20 fucking gil at any random merchant, but the game had to have a way to create them in game, so unfortunately I can't just buy them. And some of the seeds I need in order to crossbreed my own Giesel greens are hidden in the Hunt Bill Master's rewards. Already completed. Ready to go. I'm also going to need my own Thavnair onions, I think. I'll have to look into how to make those. Point you to the rank as 2nd Storm Lieutenant. You're now eligible to transfer between the 3 grand companies of Eorzea. Yeah, a system which allows members of one organization the freedom to transfer to another. That's like half-assed the system that I think should be in place in this game. Because you're the Warrior of Light, because you're such an important person, I think they should just let you work with all 3 grand companies. The fact that they're like, oh, you can transfer to another one now, but you can only work for one at any given time is such a like half-assed system. Switch your allegiance? Absolutely not. I got too much interest going on here at the moment. No, thank you. Estate or other property, can't do that. Doesn't matter. There's like 9 things I just unlocked that I can't do anything with. Changing affiliation? Nope. Not happening. Lieutenant Mo Money. Might have your word. Authorized plans to form a specialized squad. We're looking for squadrons. One of the worst freaking mechanics in the game that they tossed into the ditch about 10 years ago and haven't really touched since. I mean, they have. They have touched it here or there since, but nothing mechanically all that interesting. They took away the feature of archers being the definitive best DPS class that you should have all your DPSs be, and made it so that Arcanist is now the definitive best DPS class for all your DPSs. That's it. That's about all they've done to squadrons in the last 10 years. Like, way to go. Well, you guys really are doing a lot, aren't you? Second in command right away. Uh-huh. Yup, sure. Eager troopers. You're getting fired. You're getting fired. You might be able to stay. I think that's Cecily. I use her on my main. She's pretty good. I mean, not that any one squadron member is really all that much better than any other squadron member, but she's decent enough. Raw soldiers go, but they certainly have potential. See what you could do with them. The way to get more squadron members is by completing achievements. There's also a way to do it through Grand Company seals. Like you can buy a book that I think when you, or a scroll that I think when you use it automatically sets someone up asking to be recruited. But like as you complete achievements, you'll get people coming in asking to be recruited consistently, and there's a list of maybe 30 or 40 possible squadron members that'll just sort of cycle back through because you can only have 8 at any given time. So the ones that you've like fired or haven't bothered to hire will just sort of cycle back through as you go through. Hasta luego, nana somi. Welcome. Reese, first and foremost, we'll need to increase the number of squadron members. 3 at present, but it won't be ready to deploy until we have at least 4. Own deeds as an adventurer should serve to attract new recruits. Yeah, so basically just complete achievements. Or categories in your challenge log, too. Yeah, that's what it was. Categories in the challenge log. Okay, never mind. Challenge log stuff. That's easy because it resets every week. Uh-huh. Check if recruits are available by opening the timers? Really? I didn't even remember that. Adventurer Squadron. Oh. Okay, then. I don't think I ever bothered to check that. Whatever. Lean categories, blah, 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 blah. Did he give me an enlistment paper thing? No, he did not. Okay. So no one's waiting, which means I can't do anything with the squadron right now. Literally, there's nothing I can do with the squadron at current. Again, I'm holding on to these mossy horns just in case. Those Dodora wings were such a pain to get that I'm holding on to the mossy horns just in case something later needs them. Is it him? Let the hunt begin. Salty swab such as yourself would be keen to know what went on at the big parlay. Yeah. Where's the alliance called for the unts? The unts! Which unt is that, bro? Because there's a lot of different ones, you know? Yeah. Go see the Hunt Bill Master. And I can start doing daily and weekly hunts. Care to sign up? Keen Eyes knows that there are not 1 but 2 kinds of bills. Regular and elite. Yeah. Regulars are daily and they're pretty consistent, just like normal enemies you'd encounter here, there, everywhere. Elites are once per week and they give much better rewards, and they are like all level 50 and tend to be pretty difficult. I don't care about the mark bills. What's my elite? North Shroud, Fekta. The other problem is that you don't know exactly where they're going to spawn. That's unfortunate. The dailies are pretty much where they always are because they're normal enemies. The weeklies will basically be in one zone, but they could have like 30 different spawning locations in that one zone, and you just have to fly around the zone until you get an alert that like you sense your hunt in some direction nearby you, right? Like if I just fly around here, it'll eventually sort of like pop up and be like, you sense your target nearby, and it'll give me a direction. Fekta's probably not around these areas. Actually, Fekta can be, but it's more common to find Fekta up here in these like foresty areas. See? You sense your mark to the east. It's cute and all, but it's annoying because you have to, like, just fly around a zone waiting until you find your hunt target, and it's annoying. I don't like doing that. I really wish I could just fly right straight to it and do it. Given that you only get one a week, it's not such a big problem, but it's still a pain in the butt. So he's level 50. I'm pretty sure he's a B rank, so I should be able to handle him myself. An A rank, I might be able to handle myself. An S rank, absolutely not. Not at this level. But this is going to be a real fight. This is going to be a real fight. This is not some, oh, it's level 50 and I'm like 3 or 4 levels ahead of that. This will be fine. No, this will be a real fight. But I should be able to handle him. This isn't too bad so far. I mean, it's just a couple of autos that don't do enough damage for my healing and a cleave that I can easily dodge. He hasn't done anything mechanically that's all that interesting. I'll go ahead and use some energy drains on him, I suppose. If he's not going to press me skill-wise, I'll just use it up in energy drains, I guess. I can get my first 100 ally seals this way. The daily hunts are kind of annoying because they're all over the place. You have to fly all around. They're every day. It just sort of ends up annoying me and I don't bother doing them. If you do them, it's pretty consistent. You get like 2, 4, 5, 8, maybe 10 ally seals for completing each daily hunt. And they come up so often every single day that it is kind of like really worth it if you want the ally seals to do the daily hunts. But I just get annoyed by them because of how many there are, how spread out across the world they are, how little allied seals you get for each of them, and the fact that they're every day. It's just like none of that is really interesting to me. So I generally end up just skipping the daily hunts, even though I should do them more often. But these big ones, these weekly hunts, are generally worth like 100 of whatever the hunt currency is. So that makes them quite a bit more useful to try and hit. And the fact that you only have to do it once a week for each expansion is nice. Should try and remember that I have Ruin 2. I keep not casting it when I step away, which is dumb because it just is a way for you to use the downtime when you have to dodge his attacks. Or I can slide cast. If it's close enough to the end of my cast, I can just slide cast through his attacks. Like that. Trying to make sure I keep him facing the same direction consistently so he isn't spreading those stupid AoEs, cleaves out in different directions and making me run around and possibly pull other enemies. Though I think all the other enemies around here are passive, so it shouldn't matter. Go. 100 ally seals. And then if I head back to Limsa, I should be able to check with the Hunt Bill Master, or not the Hunt Bill Master. There's like a Hunt Merchant something. I don't know. Remember what they're called? OIC Quartermaster or something like that, or Officer of Arms, or I don't know. Something. Anyway, they're the ones that you spend these ally seals at. I'm not gonna spend them today because there's something very specific I wanted, like I said, so I can start making Giesel greens, and I don't remember what that is off the top of my head, so I'll have to look it up. Officer of Arms? No, maybe it is the Hunt Bill Master. Oh, it is the Hunt Bill Master. Okay. Yeah, see, so you can get a bunch of different stuff. Aetherite tickets, that's always nice. Ventures, utterly worthless to me, but hey, if you're playing on normal version of the game rather than free trial, then that's a good way to get ventures. Although I think you can get them for Grand Company seals as well, which is much easier to get than more ally seals. That's a relic thing. This is all just like crafting components. But now that I can get some of this stuff, I might be able to use it to craft some more interesting items. Here's all the seeds. I need some of these. I think it might be the Zelfatol apples, but I don't remember for sure. There's some of these seeds I need that I can then crossbreed to make Giesel greens. I'll check it later. And then riding maps, which this is like the worst place to put riding maps because I've already unlocked flying by the time I get here. Most people will have unlocked flying by the time they get here. It is technically possible to reach second lieutenant before you get to Ultima weapon, because you need the Maelstrom Hunt Log 2. That's easy to do. Aurum Vale, that's level 45. So if you get it right when you get the chance to, you could do it. You could basically be second lieutenant and unlock the hunts around level 45. So technically there's still a tiny gap there where these riding maps might be useful, but like you unlock flying within 5 levels of MSQ at that point. So these riding maps are like pointless. This increases your speed when you're on the ground, but it doesn't matter because your flying speed is faster than any ground speed, right? No matter how many boosts to your mount speed you have, there's 1 in like every location and 2 in some locations. No matter how many of those boosts you have to your mount speed, that's always ground speed, and your flight speed is always faster. So, not the most useful. Anyway, yeah, I will buy some seeds pretty soon and get into making Giesel greens, and then I should be able to use my chocobo, and that'll be much, much better to have an extra companion I can run around with. But I've been going for a while today. I have done a lot of different things. I've got a whole list of things I need to craft, which again are still only temporary, because I'm like right on the cusp of being able to get master recipes, in which case I'll have to like upgrade everything again with the master recipe version that's like the best version of an ARR item I can get. There's going to be a lot of like time node stuff. Anywho. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and call it for today. Go about taking care of some more errands, working on video edit stuff. Like I said, something special for tomorrow, for this Friday. Presuming that I get it done in time. I'm still working on it now. I'm hoping to get it done in time, but I'm not positive. I should be able to. It should be pretty simple. There's very little editing that needs to be done to it, but it's just a little different, so I don't know for sure if I'll get it done in time. But there should be something special. Not a normal episode, but something special tomorrow. And then normal episodes and like the stuff I did today will be in next week's episode on YouTube. But anyway, yeah. That is where we will call it. No. So let me pop over to Twitch, see who is streaming, see what they are up to, and what's going on tonight. Dawn Trail roll quests, no, not happening. Nightingale stuff, maybe. RDR2, first playthrough, that's interesting. Maybe. Overwatch 14, Eureka. You know, maybe. Eureka's pretty interesting. It's kind of annoying to play, but it's kind of interesting to see someone going through Eureka. I cannot believe that some people still have their, like, knock collaboration thing open. That's crazy to me. What are they doing? Yeah, sure. Let's go over there for today. I'm gonna say hi to Amber today. Let me grab the URL, the full URL. Drop it in here. So that it goes both places. There we go. That is where we are going today. If you are getting left behind by the Twitch raid, or if you are over on YouTube and you would like to join us saying hi to Amber today, just go ahead and hit that URL and we will be over there in just a minute. Like I said, something special hopefully coming out tomorrow. Regular episodes of the free trial start again next week. And going forward, hopefully I'll have the episodes ready about a week in advance, so that, like, subscribers and people like that will be able to sort of check them unlisted on YouTube about a week early if they want to. Just a little extra sort of thank you bonus thing, I guess. I don't know. I really haven't touched that side of, like, monetizing stuff at all. I don't even have monetization on YouTube. I don't use Patreon or anything. I only really have, like, subscribers here on Twitch, so I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, thank you guys for being here tonight, and I will see you all on Saturday probably for more Dawn Trail. Later.